Friends in the Dhamma, today all of you assemble here for 10-day meditation retreat. As a lay person, you have more responsibilities, more duties, more targets. According to your thoughts, you haven't enough time, enough facilities. Many people fall in stress. It is better to participate this 10-day meditation retreat. Now, I am going to explain how to make better peace of mind. Do you know how amazing your mind can serve for you? If you know how to control and master your thought, that is why they say that mind is the best servant. If you know how to master your thought, but if you let your mind to become your master, you will end up nothing but as a slave of it. So, how can we control our mind? How can we deal with these negative thoughts now? So many people think they can remove a negative thoughts and plant a positive thoughts inside it. But in reality, you will never be able to remove a thought from your mind by force. You will never be able to do that. The more you try, the more you use the force to remove a thought or forget it, the more it will come back to you and hurt you. So, I am going to sharing with you a simple and practical way to use the energy of that negative thoughts to dive it into a more positive state of your mind. By simply asking these four questions from yourself, this question will help you to come into this present moment. It will encourage you to cultivate more wholesome qualities, wholesome thoughts inside your mind. But before sharing, I have to remember none of these practices and none of these things are easy. But with the time, if you keep on practicing it, if you straight into the process, if you keep on doing it, it will be very easy for you to do that. Once you become used and once you get used to that, it is very easy to deal with negative thought in your mind. It is very easy to control your mind. First question that you have to ask from yourself is, what are the thoughts that keep me away from peace? What are the thoughts that steal my peacefulness inside me? When you ask this question from yourself, you can go through the weaknesses of yourself, because the weaknesses are different from one person to another. For someone, the thought that steals their peacefulness is the anger. For another person, it is the jealousy. For another person, it is the laziness. So, when you ask from yourself, what make me disturb? What steal me my peacefulness? Then you will have a good understanding about what are the weaknesses inside you. Once you realize what are the weaknesses inside you, what thought pattern steal your peacefulness, then it is very easy for you to deal with that negative state of your mind. The second question that you can ask from yourself is, what am I thinking right now? This is one of the best questions that you can ask from yourself to bring your mind to this current and present moment. To have a good understanding about the current situation of your mind, because most of the time our mind live in either it is in the past or it is in the future. It is hardly our mind lives in this present moment. If not all of you sitting in this meditation hall, but your mind lives in past or future. So, once you ask this question, what am I thinking now? Ask this question as much as possible from yourself. What am I doing now? When you ask from yourself, that it comes, your awareness come into this present moment, because most of the time our awareness travels from one area to another. Once you come into this present moment, it is very easy for you to solve the problem because you know what is going inside. When you ask from yourself that question, you can come up with so many answers. Like, my mind is in anger now. I am at stress now. I am in a problem. I am thinking about something. I am worrying about something. Once you identify that, once you catch your thought, it is very easy to deal with it now. The third question is, it this thought pattern helpful for me? When you ask this question from yourself, you dive into that problem. You started to think downside of that negative state. For an example, if you are in anger, if you ask from yourself, is this anger really going to help me? Then you will come up with answer. No, it is not going to help me. It only hurt me. It will lead to many problems. When you ask that question from yourself, it gives you the chance to think about the disadvantages and the downside of your thoughts patterns. The more you realize the advantages of your thought pattern, it is very easy to stay out of it, because you know that is going to hurt. Because most of the time we do things and we think without realizing, without thinking about the disadvantages of it. That is why it is the best thing to ask from yourself, is it really going to help me now? You identified your state of mind now. You came to this present moment now. You know it is not going to help you. The fourth question you can ask from yourself, what is the best thing to do instead of staying in this negative state? For example, if you are in anger, ask from yourself, what is the best thing to do instead of staying angry now? What should I do now? Then you will come up with the answer. I should forgive people. I should let go of this anger. If I need to be at peace, if I need to find the peacefulness inside my mind, then I need to let go of this anger. I need to remove it now. You come up with a solution now. The best part is, the most amazing thing is, every one of us know what is good and bad. We know what to do and what not to do. For example, all of you come here for meditation retreat. You must observe noble silence. But when you have few minutes, what we do? Start talking non-stop. We know it is bad. Without considering about it is bad, we do it. That is why the correct thing you can do, think about what is the best thing I can do now. Is it to forgive that people? Is it to let go of that jealousness? Is it to let go of that laziness and continue to work? When you think about that, you come up with a solution from yourself. You find the solution through yourself. So ask this question from yourself. What is the best thing I can do to stay away from this negative state of mind now? What you have to do, think about benefit of cultivating this positive state of your mind. Try to think about the benefit of forgiving. There is only one thing you have to do, and that is to take action. Go ahead and do it. Do the wholesome things and cultivate more wholesome qualities to your mind. But remember, none of these things are easy to our life. It is very difficult. We have to try hard. We will fail in when we are doing these things. But one thing that we have to do, we have to keep on doing it. We have, whether we fail or not. Once you do it continuously, once you maintain that continuously, you will be good at it. It will be a part of your life. So that is how we deal with our mind. That is how we deal with the negative state of mind. So practice this and see it will work for you. Thank you very much.